charged. New at 6 o'clock, a new drug testing policy is approved by the Norman Public School Board. Testing will be for students involved in certain extracurricular activities. Our News 9's Allie Brooks is live with the details. Allie?
Amanda, according to Norman Public Schools, it's actually one of the last 6A districts in Oklahoma to adopt a new drug testing policy. At a meeting last night, the board unanimously passed a policy for random drug testing of students who are involved with OSSAA programs. They'll be tested for several drugs, including marijuana, alcohol, and opioids. However, the district will allow the participation of non-activity students under the age of 18 at the parents' request.
You look at the line of getting out of there and competing and doing things in the physical activities or representing your school in those type of competitions. You would hate to think that those students were under the influence of something at that point.
According to the approved policy, an initial offense will result in a conference between the student, their parents, and the school principal. Schools will suspend students from their sport activity for the remainder of the school year if there are 3 or more offenses. Norman Public Schools says the policy is not intended to be disciplinary in nature, yet a way for students to say no when pressured to use drugs.
I think schools are more likely to be involved in deterrent more than punitive.
When asked if the legalization of medical marijuana was a reason in changing the drug policy, Norman Public Schools said their change is not related to State Question 788, and that this has been in the works for a couple of years now, and they've strived to make the best possible policy. Now, the American Civil Liberties Union of Oklahoma gave me their statement regarding Norman's new drug testing policy, and it says in part, infringing on students' privacy rights is not an effective tool for addressing substance abuse problems that may exist among Norman's students. Now, we will continue to follow this story as Norman does end up changing their policies this coming school year. Live on the scene on the story outside of OSSAA headquarters, Allie Brooks, News 9.